Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai being the name of the Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Those are the correct names you pray to. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Those are the men that taught me this truth through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. I'd like to also give salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and byways, pushing the truth with all righteousness and sincerity, which is the real house of David. Okay, this topic, this quick topic came about from a conversation that my brother Ali Shah was having. How you just talking, just going over things that's happening in your life. And he said something. He was like, sometimes, because we was talking about, we getting close to the end, and you just saying like, sometimes, you get doubts, like you feel like you're not worthy, you're not doing enough, like damn, like I might not get saved. And I understood where he was coming from. I feel like that's a battle that all men go through, okay? But what I told him was, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad that you are having those thoughts. Those thoughts come from a side of humility, from a side of humbleness, okay? Because we shouldn't be walking around this thing thinking that we're automatically going to be saved. We shouldn't be walking around thinking that everything we do is perfect in the Lord, in the eyes of the Lord. That we're doing, that basically we don't have any room for growth. We all have room for growth, okay? So you should be in the mindset at times where it's like, damn, when you worry, when you have those worries. I think that's a natural state, especially in this flesh. And I believe for the sincere men, it comes from sincerity. It comes from being humble, okay? Because we are the hopeful elect. That we're not the elect right now. We don't know if we're the elect right now. We're the hopeful elect. We want to be in that position. So, like I said, like I was telling the brother, those thoughts are fine, man. That's part of that's part of this thing that we're in. That's the natural thoughts that brothers have. Like I said, in the flesh, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be scared of those emotions. Like, there's nothing wrong with emotions as long as they're controlled. Okay. And that's the point I want to get to, because like we like to say, women are very emotional. They are. Men are emotional too. The issue with women, there's nothing wrong with those emotions. Those emotions are natural human aspects. The problem is women don't know how to control those emotions, okay? For as men, we have to know to control those emotions. So there's nothing wrong with being sad and down on yourself. But there's another side to that, okay? Once you feel those emotions, you got to pick yourself back up, man, okay? And not have those certain worries, because you know that, hey, you're putting yourself in a position to get saved, man. There's a lot of people walking around not even thinking of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but if you're doing this thing in sincerity, you truly have a chance, and that's the only way out of here, man. Okay, you can't guarantee your spot. No, that's a fact. You can't guarantee your spot. We don't know if our spots are guaranteed, but you can do the things needed to be done to get yourself on that chariot ride out of here, man. Okay, and that should keep you going in this thing. So while it's okay to feel down, you got to be able to rebuke that demon, okay? Rebuke that thought and get right back on track and get back in knowing that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to get you out of any situation that you're in, okay? He's going to be here for you, okay? And one of the example I wanted to use in this video is our King David, man. King David in Psalms, okay? Psalms is personally my favorite book. Yeah, it might not be the book where the deep breakdowns and things like that, but it's songs and words from a honestly from a man. It was vulnerability, okay? David was very vulnerable in these things, okay? And a lot of men like to act like they don't go through these things, okay? They're so tough, and it's like, man, we love to use the gird up thy loins, which is true. That's the point. You have to gird up your loins, but there's nothing wrong with having that. It's like having that emotion of doubt and fear and, just worry. Okay. Those are natural things, but you can't allow them to overtake you. Okay. So I just want to get a couple examples of, David just speaking, man, the vulnerability of David. Okay. This is Psalms 10:1. Why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? So David is asking, like, where you at, Lord? Okay. Me and the rest of we're in the times of trouble that's Israel's going through. Where are you? Okay. Why are you standing far off? We need you right now. But his feeling is like, you're not here for us. You've abandoned us, okay? But that's our King David saying that, man. All right. So, but those are natural feelings in this thing, okay? There's nothing wrong with having those thoughts in your head, but again, you can't allow them to overtake you, okay? This is Psalms. Go to 55. This is all going to be Psalms. So we keep it. This is Psalms 55. I'm gonna just jump down to the 4. Okay. Psalms 55 and 4. My heart is sore pain within me, and the terrors of death are falling upon me, man. That's he's scared, okay? He's scared. Our King David is scared. The man that slayed Goliath is scared, okay? Those thoughts overcome him. So are we going to call David a punk or a coward or anything like that for having those feelings? No. Brothers like to fake that tough shit, man. None of us is tough, man. We only gonna get through things through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So even in your acts of where it may seem like you're tough, it's not you that are doing it. That's doing it. It's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. So again, King David is feeling these way. He's feeling this way of scared of death, man. Again, it says, "My heart is sore pain within me, and the terrors of death are falling upon me. Fearfulness and trembling are come upon me." The man that slayed Goliath is saying these things, man. Fearful and trembling are come upon me, and horror have overwhelmed me. So again, brothers, don't get so down on yourself when you're feeling this way. Okay, it's natural. It is natural. Okay, I'm setting this up. Just hear me out real quick. Verse 6, and I said, that I had wings like a dove, for then would I fly away and be at rest. You just want to get out of here, man. You just want to get away from here, man, and be at rest, okay? You wish you can escape these feelings, man. I feel that way, man. You have those moments. There's certain days you wake up like everything gonna be all right. I live off the glass half full mentality, but sometimes the flesh kick my ass, man. I get down on myself, man. I get scared. I get worried, like King David. Okay, this is vulnerability, man. I love this, man. All right, he wasn't scared to say these things. He wasn't scared to. Yeah, I'm the man that slayed Goliath, but shit, I'm scared, man. Think about that, okay? And this is the topics I like to speak on, man, because it's good to go into the breakdowns and things like that, and we need that so we get understanding of what's going on in today. But when you do those things, we got to fall back on ways to keep surviving day by day, man. This is a day by day fight, okay? So no matter how many breakdowns if you don't got that standard of how you should feel and how you should walk and how you should move day by day and being able to fight these certain battles, it means nothing to be such a scholar in the scriptures. Okay, we gotta be maybe 10 toes down in every facet of this truth, man. And part of it is fighting these fleshly battles, man. Okay. It's a real thing. Every brother goes through it. Some brothers maybe go through it more. Okay. Some brothers may need more guidance in this aspect, but we all need it. Okay. This is a topic that we all need, from Elder Tahar on down. Okay. You don't think Elder Tahar don't get those certain thoughts in his head, man? That he's never gotten those certain thoughts in his head? If it can happen to King David, it can happen to Elder Tahar, Apostle Tahar, right? So it can happen to any of us, man. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to Psalms 13. We're gonna read Psalms 13. To the chief musician of Psalms of Slakia, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord? Forever? He asked that. How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord, forever? How long wilt thou hide thy face from me? How long will I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord, my God. Lighten my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest my enemies say I have prevailed against him, and those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. Okay, so again, this is how David is feeling. He's showing that vulnerability, man. Lord, come save me. Come help me. I'm in a time of trouble. I need you right now. And sometimes it doesn't feel like the Lord is right there. You have those vulnerability moments where you're like, damn, is he fucking with me? Okay? But there's a flip side to that. Even David, as he was feeling that, let's see what he continued on to say. Verse 5. But I have trusted in thy mercy. My heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. I will sing unto the Lord because he have dealt bountifully with me, man. So yeah, even in that time of doubt, I know the Lord got me. I'm able to pick myself right back up and say, you know what? Yeah, it's fucked up right now, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua got me, man. He's always been there for me. Look at yourself. Look at the situations you got out of. You're still here rocking with the Lord, man. Rocking with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's there with us all the time. Man, I be thinking about that. Like, even before I found out about the truth, I think about certain situations in my life where I was like, oh shit. I've been shot at. I've been almost kidnapped when I was a child. I could have I almost put myself in bad situations. And I just look back like, damn, Yahweh Shem Yahushua was there the whole time, man. He was there the whole time. How can I ever doubt him? How can I ever doubt him? And even if you do go through certain tribulations, you're still here rocking. How many men you done seen fall out of this thing because they couldn't handle this, man? But you still here. And you still got a chance. We just got to keep fighting to the end. So as David was saying, yeah, I'm feeling this way right now, but you know what? I still believe in your mercy. You were always there for me. Always keep that in mind, brothers. That's how you're going to keep moving day by day in this thing, man. And again, we're just dealing with the troubles that are right now. We ain't get to that hour of temptation yet, to where he's really going to test us. But when you get to that point, we got to think back to these things, man. Okay? We're going to go to Psalms 22. To the chief musician upon Ajalath Shahar, a psalm of David. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? Why art thou so far from helping me and from the words of my ruin? Oh my God, I cry in the daytime, but thou hearest not. In the night season am not silent. But thou art holy, O thou that inhabited the praises of Israel. Okay, so again, the point I'm trying to make is, yeah, it's okay to have these feelings. Those feelings are natural. Don't let a brother tell you that you can't have those feelings, man. King David had those feelings, man. Other men in this truth had these feelings, man. Okay, but it's what you do behind that. Okay, what's that song called? That famous Jake gospel song, "We Fall Down, but We Get Up," man. The scriptures say, "Righteous man falleth 7 times." Okay. 7 just meaning completion. It's okay, man. It's okay, but we got to keep fighting. That's what makes us different than all the rest of these people, man. Because we're fighting in something that we know is true, okay? We know the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, okay? We just got to do our job. He going to do his job. We just got to do our job. Our fathers trusted in thee. They trusted, and thou didst deliver them. Again, the scriptures are for our learning, man. Okay, we've seen again bountiful of times of Yahweh Shem Yahushua was saving Jake, man, out of times of trouble, and when he didn't do it, it's because of us. We were the ones that fucked up. All the hell that we have happened to us is because of us. Always remember that. We got to remain accountable. And this thing is about accountability. You cannot be a man of the truth if you're not accountable, man. They cried unto thee, and were delivered. They trusted in thee and were not confounded. But I am a worm and no man, a reproach of men and despised of the people. This is vulnerability, man. All they that see me laugh to me scorn. They shoot out the lip. They shake the head, saying, He trusted on the Lord that he would deliver him. Let him deliver him, seeing he delighted in him. But thou art he that took me out of the womb. Thou didst make me hope when I was upon my mother's breast. I was cast upon thee from thy womb. Thou art my God from my mother's belly. Be not far from me, for trouble is near, for there is none to help. Many bulls have compassed me, strong bulls of Bashan have beset me round. They gaped upon me with their mouths, as a ravening and roaring lion. I am poured out like water, and all my bones are out of joint. My heart is like wax, it is melted in the midst of my bowels. This is low state, man. My strength is dried up like a potsherd, and my tongue cleaveth to my jaws, and thou hast brought me into the dust of death. For dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. I may tell all my bones that took and stare upon me. They part my garments among them and cast lots upon my vesture. But be not thou far from me, O Lord, O my strength. Haste thee to help me. Deliver my soul from the sword, my darling from the power of the dog. Save me from the lion's mouth. For thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. I will declare thy name unto my brethren. In the midst of the congregation will I praise thee. Ye that fear the Lord, praise him. All ye the seed of Jacob, glorify him and fear him, all ye the seed of Israel. For he hath not despised nor abhorred the affliction of the afflicted, neither hath he hid his face from him. But when he cried unto him, he heard. My praise shall be of thee in the great congregation. I will pay my vows before them that fear him. The meek shall eat and be satisfied. They shall praise the Lord that seek him. Your heart shall live forever. All the ends of the world shall remember and turn unto the Lord, and all the kindreds of the nations shall worship before thee. For the kingdom is the Lord's, and he is the governor among the nations. All they that be fat upon the earth shall eat and worship. All they that go down to the dust shall bow before him, and none can keep alive his own soul. A seed shall serve him. It shall be accounted to the Lord for a generation. They shall come and shall declare his righteousness unto a people that shall be born, that he have done this, man. He got us. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has us, man. Okay? So again, it's okay to worry, but just remember on the opposite end, fight that and just keep fighting, man. He got us. It's a fact. It's a fact. Know why it's a fact? Because we believe. We have faith. We've seen it. We've seen it, man. We've seen Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's glory. It's only going to get more grand as the closer we get to the end, but we've already seen it. So you can't sulk is what the point I'm trying to say. You can't sit in that sulking, okay? You can sulk. But then you got to keep moving on. Again, don't let anybody tell you that emotions are bad. Emotions are only bad when they're not controlled, man. It's okay to cry, man. It's okay to feel down, okay? But pick yourself back up. That's the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Yeah, I can feel lowly, but I'm going to get right back the fuck up. I'm going to get this last one. This is Psalms 94, 94, 17, and I'm going to start at 17. Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. When I said my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Lord, help me. Read that again. Unless the Lord had been my help, because remember, that's the only way we can fight through it. That's the only way through Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the only way we can fight through it. So you got to have faith. Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. When I said my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Lord, held me up. In the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul. Beautiful, man. In the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul. So that's what you have to lean on, man. You got to lean on the comforter, man. The scriptures. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? That's what gets you through your troubling times, man. So, that's all I got. I wanted to give brothers an example of even our King David had these thoughts, but he was able to fight through them. Okay. So don't go get too down on yourself. You can have these thoughts, but just remember, keep fighting, man. Keep fighting. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai got us. Again, he's going to hold up on his end. We got to hold up on our end, man. Okay. So again, hopefully you've been edified. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Brothers, pray, fast, do whatever you can, do whatever you can to do to make yourself as righteous as you can be, so we can get up out of here, man. Okay, we do not want to experience the left hand side of the day of the Lord, man. We want to be on the right hand side of that, okay? Because it is coming. It's coming, man. We see it. It's no denying it right now. So with that, shalom.